In this tutorial, I'm showing you how you can embed a PDF into your Weebly web form. So the use case is completely made up here. We have this PDF about a AI-enabled night lamp called Dream Glow AI. So we have a product feedback form, right? Asking about like, how was the experience and that sort of stuff. And we want to add sort of the product specification to the form. The thing is, you want to avoid people having to go outside of the form to check the specification and then come back. So you want to embed it inside your Weebly form. So we'll be needing a couple of things here. We've uploaded the PDF to Google Drive. And the first thing we'll need to do is double click on that. So you have it open in your Google Drive and then open up in a new tab. It's kind of a weird flow. I don't understand why you have this level of interaction, but okay. Once it's open in a new tab, you'll see under the more actions, so the three dots, you have this embed item option. You click that and it gives you a HTML iFrame code, which you can then paste into Weebly. So let's paste this code, press OK, and make sure that in the share options, anyone with the link is able to view the PDF, otherwise it will just not show. So we have our iFrame code and now we're going to be adding it to the Weebly form. So essentially adding a form element, embed HTML, and then in here, when we open up the settings, we can just paste the snippet that we got from the Google Drive. So once you've pasted the iFrame code here in the settings, what you'll want to do is you'll want to set the width and the height to 100%, making sure that our iFrame is going to fill whatever space Weebly gave for it. So let's go ahead and press publish. We'll check the preview. And as you can see, we have our PDF here, which is nicely embedded with the rest of our survey. So people don't have to leave the survey if they want to check the PDF. And the cool thing with Google Drive is you get this pop-out button here, which user can press and then they open up the PDF in full screen. Now, of course, this isn't ideal. It's rather small, especially compared to the size of our PDF. Users will have to like zoom in or scroll around if they want to see the entire PDF. And there's a way to fix that in Weebly as well. So if we go ahead and dive into the theme editor, you'll notice in the advanced settings that you can play around with the form width. So that's going to make our PDF a bit larger. So that's already nice in itself. And what you'll want to do is you want to add some custom CSS, which essentially is going to make sure that our embed HTML option or form element has a one-on-one aspect ratio. You can change this around depending on your PDF and your needs, but in this example, a 1:1 aspect ratio works. I'll also leave this piece of code here in the description of the video or in the help desk if you want to paste it. So if I go ahead and press save on this one and then check the preview of my form, you notice immediately that my PDF here is a lot bigger, so it's a lot more readable. It's a lot less scrolling for the user. Of course, it's going to take up more space in my survey. You can't have one without the other. But as I said, depending on your PDF, you might want to play around with the aspect ratio to get that just right. So basics are create an embed HTML option. You paste your Google Drive iFrame link in here, set the width and the height to 100%. And then in your theme editor, in the advanced settings, you just add some CSS and you're basically good to go.